history with card games as far as Hearthstone, and for me, I've actually really enjoyed Hearthstone. I like it. So I will be demoing Slay the Spire, and we actually have a guest, and this is Anthony.
Hey guys.
Yourself.
I am one of the devs on Slay the Spire, so
yeah.
Happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about Slay the Spire.
Sure. So Slay the Spire is a roguelike deck building game. You're climbing this evil living tower, building a deck of cards as you play. And since it's a roguelike, each time you play, you're building a different deck of cards. So
nice.
It's pretty challenging. And you trying to go full screen?
Yeah.
I'll just restart.
Okay. There we go.
Anthony, how long have you been on
all of the screen?
Dev team for Slay the Spire?
I've been working on it for 2 years.
Nice.
There's
a little bit of a resolution thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get that looked into. Alright.
We'll get there.
Make sure your resolution matches the actual resolution.
We're 1080. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Up.
So Anthony, what was your inspiration behind this game?
You can just put do non-full screen and put the resolution at this resolution. Okay. Sure. So my inspiration was I've been playing card games for almost my whole life. Played a lot of Magic, a lot of Hearthstone, and I really liked. Whenever I play card games, I always like deck building new decks, drafting cards. That's always kind of like the most fun part for me. So I thought roguelikes would be a natural pairing with card games because whenever you play roguelike, you're doing different things. So by combining the two genres together, you're building a different deck every time you're playing. That's a lot of fun. So.
Okay, so it's my turn to shine.
Yes.
All right, everybody, here we go. So I just go to play. So I'm going to choose my character. I actually really enjoy playing the Silent. And HP 7070, gold is 99, a deadly huntress from the Foglands. Eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. So I get the Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, I draw 2 additional cards.
I want her to be my final form.
Also, the other character is Ironclad, who has an HP of 80, gold 99. The remaining soldier of the Ironclad sold his soul to harness demonic energies, and they get Burning Blood at the end of combat, heals 6 HP.
Nice.
So they play really differently, and each character has an entirely different set of cards too. So their gameplay is totally different.
Let's embark upon our journey.
Do I wish to see the gameplay hints as you play the tutorials? Obviously, yes, just so our viewers can see what tutorials look like for this game. So level 1, Exordium.
Good stuff.
So Lamia, you're going to be getting quite the unique experience of having extra gameplay hints from someone who's made the game. Very few people are going to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Very lucky.
Very much a lot of help, right?
Right over here.
Okay. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage but expires at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe enemies' intent above them. If an enemy's intent is attacking you, be sure to gain some block. Alright, I'm ready, guys.
Ooh.
Okay, so it looks like we got defend, 5 block, strike, deal 6 damage, another one of those. Survivor, gain 8 block and discard a card, defend, and another defend, and another strike.
Yeah. Your starting deck just has a lot of the kind of bad defends and strikes. So as you go, you're going to
the basic ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, you probably want a couple of those just so the no use taking any damage on the first enemy.
Huh.
Right.
Oh, I love that graphic.
Alright.
Well, it actually kind of harkens to like the skeletal aspect of the Silent. At least for me.
That's cool.
So neutralizes, you deal 3 damage and apply 1 wound.
And what's especially good about that card is it's free to play, so it doesn't cost any energy. So.
Oh, okay. So I did that.
You have 1 defend. Use that to reduce the damage you're about to take in, and then just unload. Get him! Get him!
All the damage.
All the damage.
Yeah.
Since it's not letting you full block him.
And again, like at the end of your turn, they discard all the cards in your hand. So you always get new cards in your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tip: no more cards. If there are no cards, draw your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile.
Yep. So basically, you're just constantly cycling through your deck. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I like that. Oh, is it my turn? It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Let's defend myself so I don't die. And then deal 6 damage.
Get him.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much HP left. Get him.
So you can really change up the strategy based on your priorities versus attacking versus defending, depending on what your hand is.
Yeah, and so one of the cool things that we do too is we show you what the enemy plans on doing. So it's not like a mystery where you're like, okay, is the enemy gonna?
Yeah, what could they do?
Or are they gonna do a debuff? So you're not like you're never wasting your actions. You're always kind of deliberating and planning it out.
Nice.
So I got 12 coins, and I get to pick a card for my deck.
Yeah, this is one of the most important screens in the game. After every fight, you're going to get to choose between 1 of 3 cards to add to your deck. So, and these cards are different every time because the whole game is procedurally generated. So, you're going to try to find a strategy that looks interesting to you.
So there's Backflip, which is gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Poison Stab, deal 5 damage, apply 3 poison. Ooh, okay. Deal 9 damage, draw a card, and discard a card. I like these 2.
Yeah, it depends on if you want to be more offensive or defensive here. Personally, I like offense.
Yeah. So you're saying I should go with this card.
I played a very defensive style when I did a run through of this game. Just did my best to ensure that the enemy could not do damage to me on a given turn.
That's
thievery, how rude.
So, deal 6 damage. Let's just deal damage.
So this guy's a thief. Whenever he hits you, he steals some of your gold. So.
I don't like thieves.
Get out of here, thief. Thief.
Attack even more. So, if this wasn't tutorials, would I still get hints of what each term means? I've noticed like there's hints like what does a week mean, or like.
You still get those, the little like highlights on the cards and stuff. So, we have an option in the menu so you can save those.
Oh, okay.
Quite a lot.
It's at 23 right now out of 38.
Yeah. Okay. Survivor. Now.
And it looks like it's going to be hitting you with 8 attack. Is that what that indicator is at the top?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Oh, again, what I really like about this game is that you select which card you want to discard. It's not like you randomly discard a card, which is really nice as a user.
Yeah. Big on choice, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we actually have a question from a viewer.
Sure.
It says, are the battles one-on-one, or are there times where you have multiple opponents?
There are times where you have multiple opponents.
Oh.
That's why we have the targeting arrow, because sometimes it's really important for your targeting. We have some cards that hit like every enemy you're fighting. So.
Okay.
Get 'em.
Since this is the first level, a lot of these are just weak little one-of guys to start.
Right.
It's
So,
harder. You'll see more multi-enemy combats.
like, what would be the highest amount of enemies you could come across at one point?
I think 5 in one combat.
5.
So.
Oh.
That flying knee. That flying knee. That's what it's all about.
Bouncing Flask. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, that sounds really cool. I love it. Okay.
It's pretty fun.
Backflip. Gain 5 block. You can draw 2 cards.
Telling you, flying knee. Gain an energy on your next turn.
Wait, what does an energy do?
So that's what you use to play these cards. So like this costs
the next
2
turn
energy
you
to
get
play.
4.
This costs 1.
Oh, so I would still have 3 again.
Yeah, so, well,
I
on the
lose
next turn,
1.
you would have 4 energy.
Oh, okay. Then, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay, fine. We'll do Flying Knee.
Okay.
Let's see. Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, another question from our viewers. Is this game finished?
It's almost done. Our plan is to launch later this year, but it's
Okay.
not yet out.
Okay. And then I actually have a question.
Uh-huh.
So these cards that are being drawn, are they unique to the character that you're playing?
Yeah, so each of the different characters has a totally different set of cards. Like, they're just completely different.
Yeah, so Ironclad versus the Silent.
Yeah, so the only similarity is the basic strike and defend cards.
Okay. But then something like this would be a little bit more customized.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And not just your starting deck, but the cards you find too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Their intent is to kill me.
Ooh.
I know.
And a game with combat? Oh.
Let's do this. I love this card. Deal 9 damage and you discard a card. Right. So I'm
Get
just
rid of that survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah,
Oh.
you don't need it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
true.
Because if you flying knee that thing, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh my.
Do it.
So, okay. All right, Steven will do the
That's good.
Oh, I got 10 gold and I get to add a card to it.
Hardcore parkour.
What's
That's
really cool is that you can take in all your awards. It's not like you just get 1 out of the 2.
Mhm.
I think that's great. You guys give a lot of choices. So we have Tools of the Trade. Intake innate means start combat with this card in your hand.
Yep.
At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card.
So this card is a power, so once you play it, it's just on your character for the whole fight.
Oh.
So it's just going to give you that passive benefit for the rest of the
Nice.
fight.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. Sucker Punch is deal 7 damage and apply 1 weak. Oh, that's really cool. This is unplayable, underhanded strike. If this is discarded from your hand, deal 7 damage.
You could
to
do that with
enemy.
Dagger Thrower or Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those ones where you have to discard a card anyway.
That's
So it lets you get more out of it.
So you have to work for it, but it can give you some free value.
All
free
right.
value. Yeah, I'm noticing you can do a lot of combos with these cards. Yeah, I really like this one.
So now for the other 2 cards that they didn't pick, would those possibly be discoverable later also, or is it a one-time?
No, they can be discovered later. Certain cards are more likely to show up. So there's common cards, uncommon cards, and rare cards. And the
Okay.
rares rarely show up. So, But when you fight elite enemies or bosses, they're going to drop the better cards as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. Good idea.
Mm.
Do that. Let's gain
Oh.
package. And then let's neutralize this person. And then we'll
Nice.
strike.
Get 'em.
Strike.
Excellent. That was a good turn.
Go for it.
Thank you. What can I say?
Natural.
Scrape.
Oh!
Oh,
How rude.
that little broken heart indicator. Oh.
So that he applied a debuff to you called Vulnerable. It makes it so
Choose one
when
to
you take
discard.
damage, you take extra damage.
Oh,
You might want to go
no.
hard on defense this turn. He's
Yeah.
gonna attack for 19.
Oh.
And get extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, so we factor that in when we show you how much damage you're taking. So that's
8 block. Nice.
I guess I'll do this one. And then we'll strike.
Okay. And you have 1 more?
Yes.
Yeah, do heavy block.
Yes.
Heavy blood. Oh, no more mana. Okay. It's called Energy?
Mhm.
Energy, okay.
Yeah. You see, now you're not as vulnerable. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
And so now you see he's not attacking you this turn. So you don't
No,
need your
don't discard the
defensive
flying.
cards.
Oh no! I don't want to discard that one. I want to discard this one.
There you go.
Okay, so Otbot is asking, are you able to find companions/helpers?
We don't have any helpers. However, there are other things besides cards you can get. There's all kinds of powerful relics you can get that have passive synergies. Maybe later on we'll add followers.
Oh
but
shoot! Okay.
We plan on post-release, adding
Another
more content
strike.
and supporting the game for a
It's
while.
this,
So,
this close.
nice.
Oh no, just one off.
Entangle? What's this rude nonsense?
What's a
If you
tangle?
get any
If you
attacks,
mouse over you, it will show you what your debuffs do.
Oh, I choose one card to discard.
wait a hold up. The entangle might be you can't attack. Go look over the.
Entangle.
You have to decide now, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have more attacks than you can use, so it's probably wise to.
Okay.
Just get rid of
So if
one.
you mouse over your character, yeah, you can see what Entangle does.
You cannot play attacks for one turn.
Aww, that's
Rude.
mean.
So rude.
Gosh, why?
Oh, did it block all of it?
Well, then just stack those defenses then.
Oh no.
But wasted your flying knee. That's
Yeah.
really annoying.
Should I do this?
Yeah, may as well. There's no reason to not do things, as far as I can tell.
So sad.
We'll see at this point then.
I'm
Oh.
single. Can't play attacks. Okay.
Ugh. Isn't it horrible when they just don't let you attack them?
Whatever. This person's going to like die pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right, let's end this for real now.
Oh.
Let's just. Oh no, I want that. You know what? I'm about to win.
End it.
Let's do it. Do it.
That's what you're entangling.
that just a little scream that.
It feels so satisfying to like see them like wear off at the end. Who came up with the audio for the voices for the characters? Like, ooh.
We actually worked with a voice actor, and
Oh.
they did a really good job.
Cool.
So you picked up a potion. You
Yeah.
can use potions in combat to either you can drink the helpful ones or throw the harmful ones at enemies.
Oh, okay. That I will need help with.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and then I didn't catch the answer earlier. So are you able to get companions and helpers in the game?
You're not. It's something that maybe we'll add in the future, but currently we don't have any little helpers. That you can
Okay.
get.
So at one point you may get up to something like 5-on-1.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
and then is that something? So that's something that comes up as you power up more.
Oh yeah. Even on level 1, you're able to find multi-enemy combats, but they are a little rare.
Okay.
That's AoE.
Usually, though, when you're fighting multiple
That's like
enemies, they're not
me,
going to be as
then-
strong as like.
No, it's
single
AoE.
guy.
It hits all.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that hits all. So if you
Including myself.
no,
No,
just enemies.
all enemies.
Yeah.
Okay. One question I have,
Mhm.
as a user, do I just play against one enemy like I have been in these past levels, or does it extend more later on?
No, it'll extend more. So sometimes
Yeah.
you will fight multiple.
Who knows what
Yeah.
this is?
Oh man, things get real.
Question mark.
So with different
Ooh.
events, we have all kinds of different events in the game. Some of them have positive effects, some of them have negative effects.
Let's see.
So,
Purifier. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray, remove a card from your deck, or leave.
This could be good if you get bad cards. You don't really have any bad cards right now, though.
well, you can get rid of a striker defense, so you draw your.
So you draw the better cards more often.
Okay.
Oh, and you can pick which one you sacrifice.
Yeah. Again, you have a lot
Nice.
of choices. Okay, so I'll get rid of this one since I have a lot of these.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
Okay. What does that say? As you kneel in reverence, you feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. Does that help me in any?
Yeah, so you got the card out of your deck, and that was just kind of flavor and story behind it.
Oh, mysteries.
So
Oh,
it's-
Oh,
multi-enemy.
we got 2 people. I love that little slime.
Is this a bird?
It
Is it a
is
plane?
Cultist.
It's a cultist.
Oh, okay.
Kinda reminds
he's
Plague
dressed up
Doctor.
as a bird.
Ah, nice.
That kind of gives me a Plague Doctor vibe with the
So-
mask.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I like to game block first. That's just me. I just like it.
You set up tools of the trade.
Yeah.
I can do this. Nah, I want to attack. I really want to attack this
Ah.
Do
person.
it.
So Riftblade says, added this to my wish list. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then let's just strike.
Get him!
Down. Oh, there's that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see that one's
That's the
going for
thing.
10.
So that's why it's
Oh,
important to choose your targets wisely.
So happy I
What is
picked.
ritual?
oh,
And you can always mouse over enemies yourself to see like
Why
what's
are you
going
doing
on.
gobbledygook?
So if you mouse over the cultist, you can see what the
Gobbledygook.
ritual is. So,
Oh.
We're stronger every turn. Ah, I can't
Right.
oh
have that.
no!
so
Can't
he's
have
gonna get
that.
more and more powerful.
Oh wow. Okay. This is
Get him
bad.
out.
Should I defend
Well,
They're not
neither of
attacking.
them are attacking. They're both doing different debuffs on you.
So you
So
want
there's
to
no point
attack them while
blocking.
you can.
Yeah, I'd say go.
Go all out.
Just go
Just
for it.
attack.
Start with the dagger thrower. See what you can
Yeah,
get.
dagger throw
Go for
on
the
the cultist.
cultist.
Who's gonna get stronger?
Okay.
So discard your attack
my attack.
or your
No,
block.
you
Your
just-
block.
your
Sorry.
blocks, yeah.
My blocks? You mean
Yeah.
defend?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point in defending this turn, so go ham.
Okay. Flying me.
Get him.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. This
Finish
one.
him.
Finish.
Finish.
Let's just.
Yes.
Get out of here.
KO.
It's good to kill the cultist before he gets too strong.
Okay.
Yeah. Lick. Oh.
dude.
Got licked by slime. I mean, look at the place you're in. I don't know how well that's gonna work out.
Yeah, it's not very sanitary inside the Spire.
Oh,
Oh,
It's not
man.
attacking you again, so just
go all
for
out.
it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's nerfing your damage. It's rude.
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 Either I can do this or I can do this. I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, sure.
Well, then you have to discard a card anyway. So there you go.
Just auto discard.
Yeah, when there's only one card, we just save you a step. So.
Lick.
Nice.
Do not
Oh,
lick me. you
Getting licked by
nasty-
slime just feels
Who
weird.
came up with this lick character?
Oh my gosh.
Deal 6 damage. Draw a card, discard a card. Perfect.
Okay, so this time it is
The flying
attacking you.
knee.
Okay, we'll do the flying knee.
Yeah.
Finish them. Boom, gone.
Bam.
So it.
That's why you
Oh,
take the
there
flying
you
knee.
High
go.
five, team.
Boom,
High five,
done.
team.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Ooh, tiny
Who's
strength
gonna
potion.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I ran into, when I did a playthrough this game, I ran into dexterity,
Uh-huh.
which is amazing tier, by the way. Every time it increases the value of the block cards.
Yep, it's really good.
Prepared. Draw 1, discard 1 card. 0 energy, by the way.
Mhm.
Oh.
Tools of the trade is 1 energy. Innate.
That's Tools of the Trade again.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
one you've been using.
And then deadly poison. Apply 4 poison.
Nice.
Does that kill the character or?
Yeah.
So poison enemies take that much poison damage at the start of their turn,
Okay.
and then the poison gets weaker and weaker. So they take like 4 damage, then 3 damage, then 2 damage.
Ooh,
then
I
1
like
damage.
it. It's evil.
Oh no. Please begin. Please begin.
Whoa!
So
We
there's
have,
4 different
Yeah.
ones.
Oh,
we have
hello.
a lot of friends,
Oh, it's-
everybody.
These
Oh, they're the little tiny friends.
Like all, we got the whole village in here. Okay. Wow, flying me. Who do I want to get rid of? You are 12. You're 23. 10. Let's get the little 10-year-old. And then
finish them.
finish them.
Finish them.
Uh,
It does 3 damage. You can finish them.
finish.
Boom, gone.
Gone. Okay. 6 damage. What the? Wow. Okay. Let's get rid of you.
And he reacted to you killing his friend. So.
Aww.
Unfortunately,
Poopy.
there's a lot of damage coming.
I should really save myself, just because like
Stay
a lot of
alive.
Pretty good idea.
All right, so we'll end the turn there.
And you can always use potions too if you want, during like the hard fights especially.
Oh, okay.
And what you do is on your turn you just click the potion and then you hit drink, and then you'll drink it and get its
Hmm.
effect.
Oh, so I can use these
Yeah,
right
go
now.
ahead.
Okay, so I have tiny strength potion. Apply 1 strength. Okay,
So strength makes all of your attacks do extra damage.
I can drink it.
Oh.
And or you can drink a potion or you can combine it with another potion to get a bigger potion.
Like this one.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to combine it.
Sure, go for it.
Ooh.
So you get a random bigger potion. So now you have a potion that when you throw it on an enemy, it'll make them get debuffed.
Okay,
Nice.
So I just throw it at
Ah,
any
he's
of
gonna
them?
run.
So is this a one-time use?
Yep, it's a one-time use. These are consumables that you get.
So it
Okay.
applies 3 week.
Mhm.
So I could apply 3 week on one of the ones that are intending to kill
I would
me.
save it
Yeah.
personally.
Save it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll save it.
These ones aren't doing a lot of damage.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Dagger throw is really good here.
Okay. So this says it's the 7th floor. How many floors are there?
Just on the first level, there's I think 16 or 17. And once you kill the boss at the first level, then you go into the next level, and then the level after that. Right now we have 3 different levels.
Okay.
Let's get rid of this one.
And each level has different bosses,
Just block.
all kinds of
There's a
different
lot of
enemies
bad
and events.
coming.
So
We'll get rid of this. And then we'll strike. I want to strike you because you're gone almost.
yeah, that's good.
So scary.
Oh.
Getting spooked.
Oh. Ah!
Enough with the weakness. Oof.
Oh, so how long has this been in like game development?
We've been working on this for 2 years.
2 years.
So,
Nice.
yeah, it's been a good amount of time, but it's been a lot of fun working on it. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Deal 2 damage to all.
So you do game dev, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Which parts of the game have you mostly been working on?
Design and programming, primarily.
Oh.
My co-developer, he does a lot of the programming and a lot of the art as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We have some contractors that we've worked with that are really amazing, and they've done all the sound and then some of the other art, like some of the background illustrations. And we have this really great girl who she's done every single piece of card art in the entire game, and we have like 200 different cards.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's done really good work. So.
Yeah. How long would you say animation takes in your art team? As a project manager, I just find that very interesting.
Animation is one of the slowest parts, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, that's one of the last things that still needs to be done. Is there's like 2 more enemies that still need to be animated. So,
Alright.
in the final zone. So.
That was very satisfying, but very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny weak potion. Apply 2 weak and add a card to your deck. Ooh, we got Flying Knee again. We
Look at that
really
Bane.
like
Our
Look
favorite.
at that Bane.
Bane. Protect
Oh.
Bane is good if you're building a poison deck. So.
You've got that poison gas card.
Deal 7 damage. If the enemy is poisoned, deal 7 damage again. Oh, I like that. Okay. Quick slash, deal 8 damage and draw a card. I like this one.
Cool.
Run a poison deck.
Oh, so with this, you have a lot of different strategies that you can use to play. When you're testing the game, how do you test all those different strategies for gameplay?
So we have a lot of different play testers, and what we do is we take detailed metrics on everything they do. So whenever someone plays, when they win or lose, all of their game data gets uploaded to our server where we just monitor it. Like even this game here, when you guys are done with it, it's going to send all the data to us, and then we just graph everything, and we look at everything, and we try to take really detailed metrics on gameplay, because when you're balancing 200 different cards, it's basically impossible to do it well with just 2 people.
Right.
So we have some really dedicated play testers. We have one guy who's played over 1,000 hours.
Oh my
Can you beat
goodness.
that, Steven?
I don't think I've played 1,000 hours Ghostlight.
It's amazing. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have 5 more minutes until we transition to the next game, or 10 minutes.
Defensive do you need to be? You're not super defensive. You only got 1 person attacking. You might get rid of
This one?
Yeah, you might get rid of 1 defend and then use Survivor to discard whatever card you're not going to use.
Okay. So we'll do one of this.
Actually, hang on to that. Play Survivor, discard the defend, and then play the rest of your attacks out. Probably Flying Knee and Poison.
Do this one.
But as you can see, there's like a lot of choices to make just in trying to optimize how you're playing your hand.
All right. So 5 block this one.
Okay.
Then do. Woo! I want to apply poison because I want to use that other card.
Sure, yeah, that's a good point.
If Bane comes up, they dead.
They dead.
They dead.
Okay. I have 1 more.
Flying Knee.
Flying Knee. Okay.
Yeah,
Flying
Flying
Knee
Knee
does
is
more
just better
damage.
than Strike.
Should we do it on this fella?
That's pretty good.
Could balance out that
Because
attack.
the poison's going to weaken the other guy. So.
Energized.
All right. They got nothing on me. Actually, I'm down to 28. All right.
Oh.
You've taken a lot of damage.
That guy's getting stronger.
So this is cumulative damage, yes?
Yeah, your damage builds as you go. However, you can go to rest sites where you can rest
I
and
want
heal.
that one.
There's
get
also
right
at some of the
on this,
events
right?
you can
Yeah.
heal, or there's potions that can heal you. But yeah, like
I
preserving
think
your
I
health
That
is
defend up
really
so you
important.
don't die.
Yeah, good idea. Yes.
Ooh. There we go.
That's good.
Put some spread damage out there.
This is so scary.
Ooh, draw a card. If that gets Bane to come up,
Yeah, then that would kill the guy.
then that will just absolutely, on that one.
Randomly.
Oh, no
You
Bane.
did get a defend though.
You could use the defend to make sure you don't take damage this round.
This one has 5 health though. I can get rid of it.
Oh, that's true too.
Tempting.
Yeah, you can just kill it. That's probably better.
So I'll just.
Get rid of the defend, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll die. Maybe. Maybe not. Hopefully not.
Nah, you have 28 health still. You need to rest though.
Yeah. Oh no, they have 13.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Oh, that was painful.
Oh, so painful.
That was painful.
Did we get a?
Surviving's for chumps. Go all out.
Gain 8 block.
It's game time. Get him.
No, wait, I don't want to discard this.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do.
You just want to go ham.
Oh,
I think you can get them.
Okay. All right.
Just every attack, all the attacks, all of them.
Okay. All right. So let's
Go.
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 Going. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we took the mushroom out of the ground. Haha. 14 gold. Add a card to your deck. We got some new cards. We got Venom. How do you pronounce
Venomology.
Venomology.
Poison no longer
Innate?
loses effectiveness. Oh my goodness.
So it makes it so your poison just stays at its strength.
Ooh.
If you have like a really dedicated poison deck, it can be pretty good.
Nice. Okay. Blade Dance. Add 2 shivs to your hand.
Shivs are these free cards that you can play and deal damage.
Okay.
So you said this game's still in development, right?
Mhm.
So what are you guys working on next?
So we're working on content in the final area still, just like animations, things like that. We're working on some localization stuff because this game has over 15,000 words in it, and so getting that set up to translate into other languages isn't particularly easy. Oh, so there's a treasure chest.
Oh.
If you hit back.
Oh.
Okay, well,
well,
Can I
skip
go
the
back?
treasure. Too late, you skipped it.
We're almost
That's
out
okay.
of time though.
Yeah.
We're down.
So this is a rest site. If you can either rest to heal, or if you smith, you can upgrade a card in your deck.
Let's rest.
Okay, and that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Take a nice little rest for the silent.
It's a quiet nap.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Slay the Spire for a little bit.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. It was really interesting. Like, the beginning appeared very easy. I was like, oh, I got the hand of things. Like, I can play this game. And then once you get above, like, a little bit, oh, man, that just got very, like, a little more challenging. You add in a few more characters. Like, you start off with 1. The next thing you know, you have 4.
Nice.
Yeah, it definitely ramps up to, like, a true roguelike difficulty where you're probably not going to win, like, for your first few games, you know. You're going to get destroyed and learn a lot and come back and get better at the game. So.
Right.
I did like the difficulty curve when I played this game back at 6, though. It ramps up at a decent rate, not too fast, but fast enough where you do have to make sure your deck is up to par and you're making good decisions with your attacks and defends and stuff, because your health carries over to the next room, so if you get worn down like what's kind of happening here, it can be a real problem. I also, just the core combat, I really enjoy in this game. We were talking about it earlier where you can see the intent of the enemy. There was an item came up, a relic, when I was playing through it. It's like, oh, you get a bunch of bonuses, but you can't see intent. And I'm like, no. Get it out of here. That's the entire point of this game, is the countering the enemy thing. I just love that mechanic.
I just have a quick question for you. So, like Hearthstone, where you're able to see your deck and you can take cards out, can you do that with Slay the Spire? Like, let's say, because, you know, like, every turn I'm getting new cards. Is there a way to, like, change it?
There are ways to remove cards from your deck. They usually cost, like, gold, or you have to find events that do it. So it's a reward. That's why that one shrine you found where you got to remove a card, that was definitely a good thing, because you, especially later in the game, you don't want those strikes and defends. You want all the new cards you'll be getting that synergize together.
Okay.
So we definitely have those in the game, but they're meted out and you have to get them. So.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else you want to include? What's coming up with the game?
No, we're hopefully going to be finishing it up soon, so just check it out on Steam. You can add us to your wish list right now. So.
Do you have any post-release plans, like new characters, perhaps?
Oh, yeah. In fact, we're actually already working on a 3rd character. We plan on releasing a bunch more. And even once we release, we're going to be supporting it with, like, bi-weekly updates.
Oh, nice,
nice. Adding new content, new relics that you can find, new cards, new enemies, all kinds of stuff.
So this game is... Do you have any idea about when it might be released?
Give or take a month.
Yeah. Hopefully later this year, but before the holiday season.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Anthony. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Indeed.